Hello everybody, welcome to my new Let's Play here, and today we're going to be taking on what's considered to be probably one of the best Kirby games of all time. Yay! And Michael, your border really isn't working well here. Yeah, I'll get that all worked out. I'll talk about that later. But no, anyway, since the SNES counterpart, this remake here, we have CGI. Anyway, welcome to my Let's Play of Kirby Super Star Ultra. Yes, the original game for the SNES, I believe, only had 5 games. Trying to think on the back of my head. Yeah, I think it only had 5 different games inside of it. And this one, if you count the arena. And this game adds 4, another 5 if you count the arena being another one of them. So yes, anyway, you can see my file down here. The only thing I haven't really done is the true arena. So yeah, I actually had a file not too long ago, but it kept fucking up my recording. Yeah, after you beat the game, the main character actually changes on the screen, which is really funny. So I'll show that again later. But anyway, yes, here's Superstar Ultra. Right now we actually have to play some other games to unlock games. Something that's weird about Kirby Superstar Ultra is that it really isn't one game. It's a compilation system, kind of. It's a compilation kind of thing, but they're all brand new games. Like, if you think back to games like Super Mario All-Stars, you know, a game where it's like, oh, okay, let's have every Mario character. Or let's have all the Mario games from the NES and let's turn them into just one game, you know? Well, instead of a compilation game where basically you either port the games, such as the Sega Genesis collection into PlayStation 3 or Xbox, instead of just porting the games or doing just a straight-up graphics remake, how about we just do brand new fucking games, but do them in a compilation system? That, I think, is brilliant. You know, I can't think of any other company that's really done that since Superstar and Superstar Ultra. So, anyway, these games here are all the ones that were in the first, well, yeah, these aren't 5 games. Yeah, there's 6 of them. I don't know what I was thinking when I said 5. But, and then when we get the arena, that can count as 7. So I guess you could say we adds 5 more games after we're done with this. But you know, it is a pretty good thing. We also have new mini games as well. We do get the old ones later on, but for now, we're going to have to stick with these ones. But, yeah, no, so Superstar Ultra, really great. I recommend getting it. I actually got mine as soon as Iron Fury started his Let's Play of the original one on the Super Nintendo. Also, the one on the Dream Collection is also the Super Nintendo version. So, if you were hoping for some, you know, them putting a DS game on the... if you were hoping they would put a DS game on the Wii with that, then sorry to say it, but you're going to stick with the SNES version. But I really recommend getting this version. Actually, I hate the emulator on the 3DS when it comes to playing DS games, though obviously with the 3DS capture card that helps here. But I have to say, this game looks fucking fantastic on the 3DS. Don't ask why. I tried playing Mega Man Star Force 2 on it once. I said, fuck it, I'm going back to the DS. Obviously, I won't do that for my Let's Play, but it's just funny. So I recommend getting it, especially if you have a 3DS. So anyway, we're going to actually start off the game now. Starting off with Spring Breeze, basically a way for beginners to get into this game, and then for the newbies to understand the new mechanics of this game. So, all of the food in peaceful Dreamland has been stolen. This must be the work of King Dedede. Wait a second. This is Kirby's Dreamland, but with the copy ability. So, kind of interesting. You know, after going back and playing a lot of these games again, I've realized that Kirby Superstar and Superstar Ultra, it's almost like they're fan hack games, but made by the company themselves, when you think about it. Like, it's like that interesting idea where you're just like, oh, wait a minute, what if we took the original one of the Kirby games and then turned it into the original Dreamland game? Wouldn't that be cool? Ah, yes, let this adventure begin. I don't like the CGI in this game. I like the CGI. Played before. No thanks. In the original SNES version, you could not say no to that. It always showed you the cutscene. I don't know if it's a glitch, if it's an emulator issue or what, but it happens. So anyway, we have ourselves the ability in this game. And in Superstar Ultra, unlike the previous SNES and the Dreamland 2 game, we actually have different moves along. We don't just have one simple pew-pew kind of thing. It's like the UFO here. There's different abilities that we have. So, sadly, this was removed for Dreamland 3, and it's probably one of the biggest criticisms people have against Dreamland 3. So we have different abilities, we have a charge shot, and then we have the regular beam attack. Actually, if you catch one of the laser foes like you would in Dreamland 2, or not Dreamland, in like Nightmare in Dreamland or the NES version, it'll actually give you the beam ability instead. But one of the cooler things about this game is that it allows for 2-player. Now the DS version, a little bit more difficult with 2-player. You can play Spring Breeze without having to have another Superstar Ultra, but you need 2 Superstar Ultras to play with somebody else. Legit. Kinda sucks. But there's a partner system. After you suck in an ability, you can actually spit out your opponent, and kind of like with the two things before, we have ourselves the maximum tomato in here. And also, when you eat food, you make out with your partner to give them their food. Kind of gross. Actually makes Kirby seem like a bird, funny enough. But anyway, this game is basically a smaller version of the original Dreamland game. We do skip a few places, basically, but for the most part, it's mostly the same game. Sadly, even if we're at full health, the game still makes you have to suck in, or spit shit at your partner, so. And also, I think this is the first game that gave us the bomb ability. Which, unlike, I believe it's the first game. I can't think, I mean, after Dreamland 2 was this game, and there was no bomb ability in Dreamland 2, so it must be this game. Yes, the bomb ability is an interesting ability. It allows for, basically kind of a quick destructive thing. I believe there's still a crash in this game, but basically, you can aim, and if you have a bomb and you run forward, you can throw it directly in front of you. Sorry for a little bit of lag I'm getting. It is actually starting to get a little annoying. I thought I would do a little bit better here, but what do you do? I will work with it how I can. Anyway, this is the first one anyway. If what I'll have to do is anything else, I'll have to turn off some processing while I'm doing Fraps, because Fraps is a processor hog. And it's the only way I can record this game, at least without having to worry about too much. I haven't really done the 3DS emulator on here, or the game that comes with it. I have that. I am using the 3DS emulator. I am using the 3DS capture card from Loopy that I paid for. Very expensive, but very nice. Come on. So Wispy Woods here, not much different about him. He's basically same old, same old. And kind of like in the first game, we have ourselves little star things we collect. Pretty cool. So not much else can be said that's different. The copy abilities have, and look, they have the same exact things from the first game too, which is really cool. Where he gets his mouth caught on that. It's cute. So anyway, when the little thing lands on your partner, come on, grab it. He will turn into the new one, and then he will actually have the new abilities as well. So, not really much else I can say after that. I didn't click the fighter ability. I apologize for that. He kind of fell in when I was trying to get him to grab the goddamn bomb ability. So, if you want to actually know the name of our partner, if you look on the top part of the screen, it would usually be the bottom part, but as you can see with the border, with what's been going on, basically, the border is actually what I designed off of because I've already made the Star Force 2 border for when I do that Let's Play. But I figured instead of trying to do a completely new border and then work with Sony Vegas, etc., just say, fuck it. I wanted to keep that guy. Luckily, the funny thing is that Kirby, you would think it's a bad thing, but the respawn rates in this game are pretty damn high. No, don't do that. Thank you. Okay. So it's kind of a good thing because that means we can get abilities if we lose them at all. Really? Dickhead. Alrighty then. So, this is the maximum candy, and I believe if you spit it with your partner, that means they become invincible too. I actually do recommend having the ice ability here. And keep running into this boss, because it is hilarious. When you do damage to him, he just dies. It's hilarious. It's the only kind of boss I can think of that I've actually seen get hit by an invincibility star. Kind of funny. Anyway, here's the crash ability. I recommend saving this one, because you can absolutely cheese the next boss fight. You can do it in the original game as well, in the Super Nintendo version. So we have ourselves Crash, the explosion, and boom, we defeat the Lololo and La La La. Pretty funny. Yoink! Very awesome. Stage 3, Bubbly Clouds. Yep, same exact scenes, but with looking a hell of a lot better. It's really cute. It's really funny, though. A remake of a remake. Like, I thought about it, and it almost seems like Kirby is like one of the few video game... Oh, almost fell there. So, anyway, give ourselves our little Kirby character here, or the Sword Kirby. Very awesome Kirby. Probably one of the most memorable of all of them. Oh, what am I doing there? Here, you can have the sword ability. I want this ability. Sadly, I think the only game that Mirror shows up in, but it is the Mirror ability. The best defensive ability in the game, or at least in terms of one that allows you to be mobile. Stone technically makes you completely invulnerable, but basically you can guard. Actually, this bubble guard makes me think, I think this is the bubble guard that they thought of when they had Smash Brothers, thinking about it. Kind of weird, I don't know. It might just be me, but... So anyway, the Mirror ability is a damn good ability. Probably one of the best the best defensive one that allows you to be mobile as well. Anyway, here is Krakow Jr., I believe his name is. Oh, fuck you. Yeah, he goes down like a cinch, but there's more to that boss fight than that. We just have to wait for it. So I guess I should, oh, here is actually... Take that, thank you. An interesting ability down here, we have ourselves... Mike. That's funny. Yeah, and if you also pay attention, it's also the wrong spelling of Mike. If you think of Mike, you think of microphone, which is M-I-C. But they use Mike as in the name for people like me. So yeah, I actually like using... if you actually pay attention to my Kirby's Nightmare... Not Kirby's Nightmare. If you pay attention to my avatar, you'll notice that the Mike border under it is actually the one from Dreamland... Or not Dreamland, Kirby's Adventure. So that's where I got that mic from. Ah, fuck you. Anyway, just like in Dreamland, you can also go into the moon and you get yourselves tons of 1-ups and shit. And they're easy to collect. Okay. After that, I don't think we don't need any more health. There's a 1-up. I will get the 1-up. It's always nice having 1-ups, but really don't need anything else. I hope we get an ability down here, because I am hungry right now. Wait, why did I eat the... Damn it. I'm probably one of the few people who have ever fucking fell for that. Kirby, wake up. Wake up. Come on. Thank you. Now here's the hammer ability. Probably, in terms of mobility as well, the best offensive ability in the entire game. So here we go. Offense. We got our offenses and defenses covered. Actually, I don't know. Was this in the Superstar version as well? One of the abilities you can actually do is you can do the hammer throw, which when you dash and press the X button, not the B button, the X button, basically you actually throw the hammer. You do this, but you throw the hammer and it does massive damage. Was that also in Superstar as well? Not the remake? I'm curious. I've always been curious about that. And here's the massive damage, or attack. So anyway, let's show how much damage this thing can do against Krakow, regular Krakow. I wonder if I can actually show off the... Ah, damn it, I missed. So yeah, it does massive damage, but we'll be fine here. Oh, fun fact, if your character is dying and he runs into a nether character, such as if he ran into this Waddle Doo here, he would actually transform into the Waddle Doo. So basically allows it so that when you're dying, you have the ability to get what you need back. Pretty cool. I find it funny that Kirby loses the ability to do the dance, but then we keep the ability when we go into the next world. Kind of funny. I mean, I don't want to lose the ability, but whatever. So anyway, we're actually already at the end of this level. Yes, very, very short. You thought the 40 minutes was short for the Let's Play of the game itself? This mini... I mean, it's a little game. It's a tribute to it. What do you do? And instead of the actual castle, we're actually going to have some proper enemies coming up here we can get some abilities off of. I don't want... There's another ability here that I want. Okay, you can have bomb. Okay, I thought we had the cutter ability, but I guess we do not. I'm going to stick with Parasol then. I love using the cutter ability against King DDD, don't ask why. So anyway, Parasol ability, way better than it was in the NES version. Or the remake. Actually, Kirby does a lot of remakes too. So, pretty kick-ass weapon, I recommend. It's pretty damn powerful, actually. Actually, can we cheese DDD here entirely? We don't have to really fight DDD. And then there he flies off, and sadly, I did not show the Easter egg. If you go to the very left corner of the screen, you can also see Mario, Luigi, and I believe also half of Peach watching the fight. I forgot about that. Well, whatever. There's tons of footage on YouTube you can look at. And just like the first game, Kirby gets extremely fucking fat and carries the building. And all the food will fly out, and he is feeding the Dreamland residents. Pretty cool. But anyway, no. Yeah, that's Spring Breeze. It's short. It's sweet. Gotta love it. Stuff. No, I can't read that fast game. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, no. That Albino, I think, though? I don't know. No, that's cool, too. But no, seriously, it's a good way for you to get to the controls of this game and all that. Really fun. I do recommend, you know, I know a lot of people are going to be like, Spring Breeze, I wish I could ignore it. It's not bad. Give it a shot. You know, it's fun. Like I said, it's weird how it seems like this game really does seem like it's a bunch of hacks. And there's a lot of other games coming up which are going to seem more like their hacks as well. Milky Way Wishes is one of them in mind. So, very fun game. It's just weird seeing this ending. I want to talk like it's the ending, but it really isn't. But what I want to talk more about is the Let's Play. As you can see, there's a weird border on the screen right now. Basically, the top part, I'm going to be showing what game we're playing. On the left, it's actually I think I called it the... What did I call it? The Star Pod? What did I call it? I don't know. I think it was a Star Tablet or something like that. But basically, that's where I'm going to be putting notes for if I leave anything behind. I'll try my best to keep up with that. You can now play Dynablade and Gourmet Race. And the Great Cave Offensive. No. Actually, I don't think we've been recording for that long, so let's do Gourmet Race. Grand Prix. Oh, Kirby's going to the top of this mountain. He's thinking of so much food. Damn, is he hungry? Ooh, maybe even a maximum tomato. Sounds delicious. Ah, man, he is tired. Time for DDD to strike. Bastard. Played before. So, really cool. Fantastic music in this game. No one will ever forget this music in this game, but it's a pretty cool game. Basically, collect food and then also get first place will increase your chances. Oh, damn, I'm not doing good. I kicked his ass. I was playing this game again the other day, and holy shit, like, I was whooping butt. Nope, damn it. I really recommend trying to get first place as well because it really adds to your points. Boom. So we won that first one. I believe after it is equaled up to the very, very end of the game. So don't think, oh, okay, I won 2 of them. I can't lose this. No, keep trying to win. But anyway, I should really talk about how this game is going to be playing out in terms of the border. I do apologize, since I've been, like I said, I'm going to be using the border that I originally planned for Star Force 2. I used that as kind of a basis. God, I'm getting my ass kicked here. No. Luckily, the fat ass gets kind of stuck here. Oh, god damn, that rubber band physics. You fucker. Got it. Okay. Okay, well then that could have fucked me over entirely, but hopefully, you know, we won these 2, and hopefully we'll win, but as I said, don't get too cocky, still try to win. But anyway, that's not what I wanted. I wanted... Not that either. Nope. Wheel ability, yes. The wheel ability can cheese this fun entirely. Damn it, not what I wanted to do. You can actually run on water with the wheelie ability, so keep that in mind. But anyway, the top part of the screen will actually be on the bottom, and the bottom part of the screen will actually be on the top. It's not that I wanted it to be that way, but it's just that it was a lot easier for me to set up because it's a border I already had ready, and it's not just the border itself, it's that it's hard to edit Sony Vegas and be like, oh, okay, well, I'm just gonna have the border be stupid. And, you know, I can't just flip the border twice in both directions and go, okay, call it a day, and make it so that the you know, because I can't just go, okay, well, guess what, the top screen's going to be what's in the top screen, because that's a small box, because it's basically just going to be used for information, so I figured, fuck it, we're going to do it like this. I know it looks a little bit weird in the CGI stuff, but overall, it really only looks bad if they're trying to compare the top screen and the bottom screen, so... God, we whooped this fight. Oh, I missed that maximum tomato, damn. It doesn't matter. So not that hard. I believe the original one on the SNES was actually a lot more difficult. 199. Could not break that 200. Damn me, damn me. And there we go. So that's Gourmet Race. I don't know why they don't consider it a minigame, but whatever works. Again, it almost actually seems like a fucking fan hack, in a sense. Time Attack is obviously what it says, Time Attack. So anyway, next time we're going to be taking on Dynablade. Oh, fuck yeah. So I do hope you guys have enjoyed. I will catch you guys in the next Let's Play. This is Mike Jr. II, signing out.